Good morning, all my dear students, and a very warm welcome in my today's class, where we are going to learn about the topic of punctuation marks. So, no more wasting time, just let's begin the class. Let us know once the learning objectives of the chapter, that by the end of the lesson you all will be able to know about all kinds of punctuation marks, how many kinds of punctuation marks are there, how they look like, and the very important point is the use of capital letters. Yes, capital letters and capitalization also plays a very important role in punctuating a sentence, so you all will able to know that too. And you all will know about the uses of full stop, question mark, exclamation mark, comma, apostrophe, quotation marks, etc. All right, so let's start. Now, let me check your previous knowledge, students. Hope you all must have learned this, that what are punctuation marks and why do we need them in a language. So, now let us recollect it again. English language has a system or set of symbols and signs called punctuation marks, which makes a sentence or a language more improved or more attractive, and which helps us to understand the language or the sentences more clearly and correctly. So, punctuation shows us how to structure sentences and how each sentences should be read, like where to pause, where to give a pause, where to stop, where to begin, where to start. So, all these comes together in the topic of punctuation marks. Let's have a look on the contents of the chapter. First, we'll learn about the definition, and then one by one we'll discuss different punctuation marks. Right, starting from the full stop, then the question mark, exclamation mark, comma, apostrophe. Now, there will be two kinds of apostrophe. One is of possession and the other is of contraction. And then quotation marks, also known as inverted commas in direct speech. And last but not the least, the use of capital letters in punctuation. Now, starting with the definition, punctuation plays an important role in English language and even in any language. And the word punctuation is taken from the Latin word which means markings or signs. Punctuation is a set of marks that regulates and clarifies the meaning of different text. Hope you are understanding, students. The purpose of punctuation is to clarify the meanings of text by linking or separating words, phrases और clauses. Punctuation एक ऐसे set of symbols हैं जो sentence और लिखे हुए text के meaning को clarify करते हैं, regulate करते हैं और वो कभी सेपरेट करते हैं एक सेंटेंस को दूसरे सेंटेंस से, एक फ्रेज को, क्लॉजेस को, और कभी कभी वो एक दूसरे को लिंक भी करते हैं और वो और ज़्यादा मीनिंगफुल बनाते हैं किसी भी लैंग्वेज को, मोर इम्प्रूव्ड एंड अट्रैक्टिव बनाते हैं टू द लिसनर. Number 1, the full stop, which is also known as period. The full stop is used to indicate the end of all sentences that are considered to be complete except questions and exclamations. Full stop हम generally हर sentences के last में लगते हैं जो कि complete considered करते हैं हम, ठीक है, और without questions and exclamations. ये दो तरह के sentences होते हैं जो जिनके last में full stop नहीं लगता. For example, the kangaroo leapt over the rocks. So this is a simple declarative sentence statement जो full stop से end हुआ है. So otherwise at the end of every sentence we used to mark the ending with a full stop. After abbreviations also, we use full stop for titles, names, and degrees. For example, PM is for Prime Minister. PhD is the Doctor of Philosophy. So these are the abbreviations. Okay, किसी डिग्री के लिए abbreviation use होता है like MA, BA, bachelors, masters. किसी टाइटल के लिए like PM, किसी नेम के लिए किसी डिग्री के लिए PhD, doctorate. So we use abbreviations. These are called abbreviations. So we use full stop. The second one is the question mark. The question mark is used to indicate that something has been asked or requested. It is used to end a direct question where we interrogate anything. Okay, for example, are you willing to take on a part-time job? Question mark. Will you help us to complete the task? Question mark. Who are you? Question mark. So simply questions or interrogative sentences end with a question mark. Then comes the exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is used at the ending of an exclamatory sentence to show sudden emotions or with some interjections. For example, how wonderful, to surprise, to wonder, surprise. Ouch, that really hurt, to indicate pain. Rita, Rita, as an alert. Do not touch that switch or else, to indicate warnings. So these are different kinds of exclamatory sentences which end with generally an exclamation mark. And ouch, oh, oof, alas. These are interjections. These are words which shows immense feelings or sudden reactions. So they are known as interjections. So we also use exclamation mark with such interjection words. Yes, one of the very important punctuation mark is a comma. Commas are used to express the shortest pause and it is used as a separator, but always within the sentence, never at its end, and to separate words in series. Yes, hope you are noticing the highlighted phrases of the sentence. Like commas are used for expressing the shortest pause. बहुत थोड़ी देर के लिए जब हम रुकते हैं किसी सेंटेंस में, we express that by using a comma. And commas are the best separators. वो separate करते हैं. क्या क्या सेपरेट करते हैं? कभी कभी एक सेंटेंस को दूसरे सेंटेंस से सेपरेट करते हैं, बट वो हमेशा विद इन द सेंटेंस ही यूज़ होते हैं, कभी भी सेंटेंस के एंड में यूज़ नहीं होते. और कभी कभी अलग अलग वर्ड्स को भी, एक सीरीज में आए हुए वर्ड्स को भी सेंटेंस में सेपरेट करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, although it is raining, comma, we went camping. Yes, so here it is separating two sentences, or not two sentences, you can say two phrases. My grandmother, comma, who is 48 years old, was the women's racing car champion in 1950. Here also it is separating parts of sentence. The special offer includes a burger, large fries, a cake, and a soft drink. So here it is, the commas are separating the words, those are coming in this series. Now let's know about apostrophe. There are two kinds of apostrophe. One is used for showing possession and the other is used for showing contractions or by writing the short forms. So first discuss about the possession. It is used to show ownership or possession. Means when someone possesses something, we use apostrophe for expressing that possession. It shows possession in a singular noun by adding apostrophe s to the noun, and show possession in a plural noun by adding s uske baad apostrophe to the noun. Means if the noun is singular and we are supposed to add the apostrophe, तो पहले हम कॉमा लगाते हैं, फिर एस लगाते हैं, and if the noun is plural तो पहले एस लगाते हैं और फिर कॉमा लगाते हैं. For example, the student's assignments is equals to the assignments of the student. Yes, here the student is a singular noun. And जब देखिए s के बाद in the second example s के बाद कॉमा लगा हुआ है, here also it seems like students and it sounds like students assignments, but here the assignments of the students, the word, the noun student is plural in the second example. So hope you are understanding the difference what I'm trying to say. All right, now let's talk about the quotation marks or inverted commas in direct speech. Quotation marks in speech are used in pairs. Yes, always they are used in pair. कभी भी हम उनको single use नहीं करते. To enclose the words, sounds and exclamations actually spoken by a person or the speaker of the sentence. Okay, जब कोई चीज़ एक्चुअली स्पीकर द्वारा बोली जाती है और उसको हम एक्सप्रेस करते हैं बाय अ सेंटेंस, तब हम उसको एनक्लोज करते हैं इन्वर्टेड कॉमास के बीच. फाइन, जैसे कि फर्स्ट इन्वर्टेड कॉमास ओपन, उसके बाद सेंटेंस लिखते हैं और उसके बाद एट द एंड इन्वर्टेड कॉमास क्लोज. Observe the following conventions when using quotation marks and direct speech. Enclose all the spoken words in the quotation marks. Begin the first word with a capital letter. Yes, so see, these are the points, few points which we need to remember while using the quotation marks. कि हमको पूरा direct speech quotation marks के बीच में लिखना है और हम जहाँ से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं अपने कोटेशन को उसका पहला लेटर कैपिटल लेटर होना चाहिए. अगेन फ्यू इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स. Enclose all punctuation marks inside the quotation mark when they are part of the speaker's word. Bracket including commas, question marks and exclamation marks. यानी कि जो भी मार्क्स पहले से यूज्ड हो चुके होंगे उस सेंटेंस के अंदर, हमको उसको भी उन सभी मार्क्स को, पंक्चुएशन मार्क्स को भी कोटेशन मार्क्स के अंदर एनक्लोज करना है. Then start a new line for each individual, for example in dialogues. For example, anybody home? He inquired. Who is there? She asked. He said, Poppy. Poppy? Who? She asked. Poppy, don't you recognize me? She laughed. So here you can see quotation marks तो हमने यूज़ करा ही है, बट उसके साथ अगर कुछ कॉमा, फुल स्टॉप या एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क है तो हमने उसको भी रिमूव नहीं किया है. वी आर सपोज टू यूज़ द सेम जो भी पहले से सेंटेंस में दे रखा हो. एंड एल्स आफ्टर फॉर सेपरेटिंग द कोट्स वी हैव टू यूज़ अ कॉमा. देखिए, हमेशा कोट्स को सेपरेट करने के लिए, यानी कि जितना भी कोटेशन मार्क के बीच में लिखा गया पोर्शन है उस पोर्शन को सेंटेंस के बाकी हिस्से के साथ सेपरेट करने के लिए एवरी टाइम वी आर यूजिंग अ कॉमा. एक सिंपल कॉमा भी हम यूज़ करेंगे अपने कोट्स को सेपरेट करने के लिए. होप आई एम क्लियर एवरीवन. Now let's check out the rules for capitalization in punctuation. We use capital letters at the beginning of a sentence. Yes, always. For example, the old man stumped near the road. To begin the first word of each line of a verse. For example, under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with wood and turn his merry note onto the sweet bird's throat. Come hither, come hither, come hither, but winter and rough weather. So it's a poem, it's a part of a poem. So we always use the capital letter to begin the first word of each line of the verse. Okay, verse is a paragraph. So for starting each line, we are using one capital letter. So these are the basic uses of capital letter. Now furthermore, to write proper nouns, proper name of people and places, or proper adjectives, also we use capital letters. For Roger, for example, Jenny, English, physics, London. So these all are proper nouns. Pakistan, Pakistani, Britain, British, China, Chinese. For all proper nouns, proper name of people, places, language, country, state, anything, religion, so we use proper capital letters for beginning them. To write the name of days and months, for example, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, July, August, September, October. So, for all proper nouns, you have to remember this.
Punctuation marks. Punctuation marks are signs which are used in writing for making the meaning clear. Kinds of punctuation marks. First, full stop or period. Second, comma. Third, question mark. Fourth, exclamation mark. Fifth, apostrophe. Sixth, quotation marks. Seventh, semicolon. Eighth, colon. Full stop. Full stop is put at the end of an assertive and imperative sentence. First, he is studying in his room. Second, rain is the main source of water on the earth. Third, bring me a glass of water. We also put full stops after certain abbreviations. Examples: doctor, doctor. Master of Arts, MA. We sometimes shorten people's first names followed by full stops. Nand Kumar Negi, N.K. Negi. Kailash Chandra Sharma, K.C. Sharma. Comma. Comma is put between a noun and a phrase in a sentence. First, we bought oranges, apples, mangoes, and bananas. Second, I have a pen, 2 pencils, 1 sharpener, and 2 erasers in my geometry box. Third, my best friends are Richa, Poonam, Garima, and Sonia. We use a comma after yes or no and before please. Examples: could you give me your book, please? Yes, you can come inside. No, I do not want to eat a burger. We use a comma before or after the name of the person we are talking to. Examples: Deepthi, come here. Doctor, the patient is serious. We use a comma to show a little pause as well. Examples: fortunately, I got a job. My brother is in his room writing a story. We use a comma to separate the date of the month from the date of the year. Example: India got independence on 15th August 1947. Question mark. Question mark is used at the end of a question. Examples: what are you doing? Where are you going? Do you have an extra pen? How are you? Exclamation mark. We often use an exclamation mark after commands or words that express strong feelings. Examples: hooray! We have won the match. How beautiful the rainbow is! What a fine day it is! Oh, what a fool he is! Apostrophe. We use an apostrophe with S to indicate possession. Examples: Shalu's bag is on the chair. Aman's mother is in the drawing room. My father's boss is not well today. We add only apostrophe after plural nouns that end with S. Examples: his sister's books are very expensive. The boys' hostel is near. We also use the apostrophe to refer to a letter or some letters in a word which have been left out. Examples: weren't you feeling well yesterday? It will rain today. She wasn't interested in painting. Aren't you going there? Quotation marks. Quotation marks are used for showing the actual words of the speaker. Examples: Priya said, I am learning my lesson. Don't run on the road, said the old man. He asked me, what is your name? Can you help me, Priya? Asked Pratik. Semicolon. Semicolon indicates a longer pause than a comma. It is used for separating parts of a sentence which have already been separated by a comma. Example: the interesting, exciting match came to an end and there was a loud cheering. For separating pairs of words in a sentence. Example: this vacation I plan to study to score good marks, swim to keep fit, for my own enjoyment. Colon. Colon indicates a longer pause than in comma and the semicolon, but shorter than the full stop. It is used for introducing a quotation after an independent clause. Example: Aristotle said, "Excellence is not an act, but a habit." For introducing a series of words or a list after an independent clause. Example: Arushi can play 5 different instruments: the guitar, the tabla, the flute, the piano, and the sitar.
Now, alright children, hope you have found this video helpful and this much is clear to all of you, and you all must be aware of all kinds of punctuation marks till now and their uses along with the examples and also the capitalization. Alright, but still I will again make a brief session for a brief explanation of all this which I have taught in today's class. I will summarize all these by taking up all the punctuation marks one by one once again, but for that you have to wait for the second. Thank you so much for watching. Till then, take care and keep learning and go through the chapter once again. See you soon, all of you, and have a great day ahead.